Have you ever had one of those moments in a relationship, or maybe many times in a relationship, where something is not working and you immediately think, you know what, this isn't me. This is definitely on them. This is definitely not something that I'm doing because I would notice it right away, for sure. Or maybe you've had that moment again and again and again, whether you are dating and single and working through it and you find yourself in the same relationship pattern over and over again. Or maybe if you're in a relationship and you have that fear of, you know what, maybe there is something that I'm not seeing. Well, I have some news for you, and I promise you, some of you are not going to like this news today, but I think, like an honest friend would, I want to be completely transparent. I want to put this out there because it could really, really help you out in those moments where you're like, I think I might have a part in this, but I don't quite know why or don't quite know how. So let's get to the bottom of it today. My name is Holly Burby. I am a relationship coach for women who feel that they are too intimidating to find, date, and marry the man of their dreams. And I help them see through it and see that they are not too intimidating and that whole thing is a lie. It's a sham. And we get through it together so that she can have that relationship and that love life that she has always wanted and that it feels good and authentic. And so today's topic, I said, you might not like this news, but here's how this is going to go. I am a major proponent of masculine energies and feminine energies. I really believe that there is a balance between the two. And something that I see over and over again with my clients or women in general is that when something is not working, they have this such like brilliance and intelligence and confidence that they immediately go to this thought of, okay, this is definitely not something that's wrong with me or an issue that's coming from me. This is all him. He just can't handle me. I'm too much woman for him. Whatever. I've heard so many different variations on this, whether it's the woman dating the man or a woman just being friends with men or a woman that I'm working with that works with men. This comes up over and over and over again. So the first thing that happens is I chat with that woman when I'm coaching and working with that woman. I'm asking her about her energies and her come froms. Now I have to explain what that means because I explained to her that there's this balance between being in your feminine energy and what femininity is. So I want to lay this out for you because I just shared this with one of my girlfriends recently and she was mind blown. So here's the news, all right? Your tough girl image, your tough girl image, the one that has you get shit done, that is powerful and strong, and people really admire that about you, it's not helping. Your tough girl image is not helping. And I want to explain why. When women who have that tough outer shell, okay, they show up very powerful. What happens is people come to them and they want them to soften up in some way. So those women are like, I'm not going to trade in being powerful and strong for being vulnerable and weak. And that's not at all what people are really asking of them, but it makes total sense as to why they would think that. If you don't want me to be strong, then you're asking me to be weak. If you don't want me to have emotional fortitude, then you're asking me to put in this situation of vulnerability. And so immediately they think that there's an extreme of both. And that's not what they're being asked to do. Powerful women mistake feminine energy with being feminine. All right. And they're two totally different things. Femininity is an outward appearance. What is considered feminine or how we show up and being a feminine person has nothing to do with how you treat people. It only has to do with the vanity and how you look. So sometimes a woman who has that tough girl exterior, like I said, powerful, gets shit done, takes charge, takes action. If someone comes to her and wants her to be more in her feminine energy, she doesn't understand it. And she thinks it means to show up more feminine. So she might start, like wearing makeup more often, or she might put some time into her hair, into her wardrobe, or wear dresses. So just if you have a strong, powerful, confident woman and you put her in a dress or a skirt or something that society has defined as feminine, that does not mean that she's fallen into her feminine energy. It means that she's expressing a femininity in a new way. So it doesn't work in relationships. You can't be that tough girl exterior and go into relationships and someone's telling you they want you to be receptive and nurturing and in your feminine energy. You can't slap a dress on it and make it better. You can't. It doesn't work. So here's what people are really asking us as powerful women, because I'm including myself in this, to do. What they're asking us to do is to find a way to be receptive of people's support. Receive people's compliments. Someone pays you a compliment, say thank you. Someone offers to carry your bag to your car when you're on your way out of, like an airport. Or someone just did this for me when I was leaving work the other day, and it was one little bag and it wasn't even that heavy, but I said, okay, I will receive your help. Like receiving compliments, receiving help, allowing yourself to be open to other people's ideas, and allowing people to love you and to nurture you, and allow that piece of you, that wants to be strong and powerful in the sense of, I can do it myself. I can muscle through it myself. I don't need anybody else, to turn that off for a minute and allow people a space within you to give to you, to be generous to you, to love up on you. That's what they're asking for. They're asking for you to be in your feminine energy. They're not asking you, tough girl, to be feminine. It's two totally different things. So I wanted to point that out today. So in those moments that you are in a relationship or you're dating and you feel like you're in this pattern over and over and over again, and you're like, man, I'm such a tough chick, and I have softened up and I have started, dressing different or appearing different, or I've been nicer, or it's not about, it is something within you that you get to shift, but it's not femininity. It's the feminine energy. And so I want you to go ahead and learn more about the different types of energies, the masculine energies, the feminine energies, and know that your tough girl exterior is not helping you all the time. It can be a real deterrent in relationships if we don't keep it in check. No one's asking you to give up your power. No one's asking you to be vulnerable in the sense of you're weak and that they can manipulate you or overthrow you or anything like that. No one's asking you for that. People are asking you, and they really just don't know how to say it, to receive. They're asking you to allow them to give to you in some way. And it's really important for a relationship for there to be that balance of giving and receiving. And sometimes you're going to be the one that's being generous and giving to your partner, and they are letting it in as well. But it's all a delicate balance. So I wanted to point that out today. So please check yourself with your tough girl exterior and know that if this is pushing a button in you, it's totally okay. It's worth it. And if you want to learn more about the masculine and the feminine energies and how to really be your own relationship coach when the shit hits the fan, or what I'm calling your relationship, go ahead and click on the button that's with this video. I'm hosting a free webinar in a couple of days on Thursday, and it's all about how to be your own relationship coach, 3 simple steps to fix your relationship when things are not going well. What are the things that you can do, warrior woman, powerful woman? What are the things that you can do to bring that balance back to your energies? Okay. So it still gives you an action step. I'm not just asking you to be flowy and graceful, because I get that that's not authentic for a lot of people. Okay. But I will give you some tools in that webinar. So click the button, register for that. You can catch it live or on the replay. And I really, really know from the bottom of my heart, it's going to support you and help you out tremendously in your relationship or your relationships to come. All right. So thanks everyone for tuning in. I appreciate your time, and I will see you next week. So until then, love always, in all ways. Bye.